All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh by Yashim, Yahweh Shai by Yashim, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and peace and salutation unto the hopeful elect, the 1/3 of Yashar Allah, upholding the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability. Peace and salutation. This is the Brother Bakwasha, and I just want to go over some of the recent transactions that have been happening that have not been in the news. And what you all will see here is there's been plenty of Israelite truck drivers that have gone missing, and it hasn't been broadcasting on the news. Maybe last week or the week before, I heard a little bit about it, but hadn't did a lesson on it. And maybe I haven't seen other brothers do lessons on it. And so I just want to go into it real quick, because these types of scenarios are really the precipice or the beginnings of Jacob's trouble. And I say that because Esau, the so-called white man, lives in these sundown towns. You'll see Arkansas, you'll see Tennessee, you'll see Alabama, and like I said, I haven't played any of the videos as of yet, but Lord will, I'll play this one right here. But yeah, all of these are the signs of Jacob's trouble. And what Jacob's trouble is going to be is you're going to have nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom, wars and rumors of wars. And then all of that's going to culminate into all out anarchy. And it's going to be martial law. It's going to be concentration camps. It's going to be Edomites being reckless and lawless. OK, and it's aimed at Israelites. And so it doesn't surprise me that Israelite truckers are going missing. And it's not being broadcasted because these are things in which Esau doesn't want to reveal about his wickedness. And this is why the prophets of Yahweh Shem Shai are here to reveal these things before they happen for our people to get right, with Yahweh Shem Shai before it's too late. So let's start here in Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. It says, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but it says, but he shall be saved out of it. It says, for it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck. It will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him. But they shall serve the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, their power, and David, their king, whom I will raise up unto them." And so the point I really want to focus on is it is even the time of Jacob's trouble. OK, but he will be saved out of it. And the only way in which you're going to be saved, one, you have to know the names of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. OK, and then two, you have to be a part of the elect. OK, because all people are not going to be saved. That's the line which Christianity, Catholicism, religion, has spewed and really corrupted our people to believe that you don't have to do anything to earn salvation, when that wouldn't make any sense. That would mean just any and everybody could just be a part of the kingdom. And that in itself is a lie. OK, and it's a lie that's been perpetuated all throughout the face of the earth. So let's play part of this video. And Lord will, like I said, this lesson will be edifying for the elect. Not going to go into it too deep, but just wanted to kind of hit a couple quick points, and Lord will.
Rick Darnell, a 38-year-old truck driver, father of four, and loving husband, has mysteriously vanished during a routine cross-country delivery. His family is devastated, and the silence surrounding his case has only deepened their pain. Eric, a seasoned long-haul driver from Birmingham, Alabama, had done this route many times. On a quiet Tuesday morning, he departed from a distribution center near Phoenix, Arizona, with a scheduled drop-off in Memphis, Tennessee. The route was familiar. The plan was simple, but Eric never arrived. His last known communication came at 3:40 a.m. He called his wife, Yolanda, and said, "I'm stopping to grab coffee, then I'm back on the road." It was a quick check-in, the kind couples in long-distance work often exchange. She had no idea that would be the last time she'd ever hear his voice. By 9 a.m., something chilling happened. The GPS tracking on his company truck suddenly went dark. No alerts, no signals. It just stopped. The last known location was near a stretch of I-40, a highway known for poor cell coverage and security blind spots. That area between Arizona and Arkansas is notorious for its dead zones. Days later, Eric's truck was discovered, abandoned in a desolate lot just outside Little Rock, Arkansas. The rig was locked. The engine was cold. His phone hasn't pinged since that morning. Inside the cab, police found his wallet, but his keys and logbook were missing. No signs of a struggle. No surveillance footage, no witnesses. For his family, each hour that passes is torture. Yolanda has begged for help, but she says authorities haven't made his case a priority. It's like no one cares he's gone, she said tearfully. He's not just a trucker. He's a father, a husband, a man who loves his kids, and he didn't just disappear. This isn't an isolated case. Across the U.S., truck drivers, especially black drivers, are going missing, and families say not enough is being done. These men and women keep our country running, and yet, when they vanish, silence follows. Eric Darnell's family is pleading with the public. If you've seen anything, no matter how small, say something. A face, a vehicle, a location. It could bring Eric home. As of now, there are no major leads. But his wife and children are still hoping, still praying that one day he'll walk through the door again. Please.
Yeah, and so, once again, just routine driving, but through an area in which I believe these Edomites are pre-ICE agents, and they see the things that are coming, and they still have a perpetual hatred towards Jake, regardless of whether you're driving in a truck or not, you're grabbing some coffee, you got a family, none of that matters. Okay. This is Ephesians chapter 5, verse 15. It says, see then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. And that's exactly what's going on, man. You know, like when you leave your house, the likelihood of you being snatched up or being harassed or someone plotting against you. And this is not to, promote fear, because obviously through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, we're protected. But the point is, it's the likelihood of those things increasing because we are at the end. Okay. And these times are evil, man. They've always been evil, but they're now more prominent. Okay. And let's play this real quick. Because I wanted to play one more. Let's see here. Let's play this.
So I'm started hearing all across my story that a lot of black truck drivers coming up missing. I'm going to say this and I'm going to be done with it. Some of y'all are already doing it right now. But you need to make your way to get you one of these. I don't give a damn what the company say, because the company ain't going to be out there with you while you trying to make your money and while you staying overnight at these damn places. Go get you one of these right here.
And really, what everybody needs is Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because Esau's not going to stop. Esau has full ammunition, and he's going to seek to kill Jake, man. Okay. This is Isaiah 13:11. It says, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. And that's what's happening, man. You're seeing Esau being haughty, being proud, and it's only going to be through Yahweh Shem Yahushua, in which he's going to cease. Okay. It's going to take the greatest power to take out Esau, the so-called white man, because the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. Okay.
Put your stendo clip in that motherfucker, that whole 35, 40 rounds, because you don't know how many motherfuckers gonna be. Or get your damn chopper and put that some gun on the truck with you, man. Because guess what? The company ain't out there with you while you trying to make your money. They going to the house and they goddamn bed. I ain't telling you what to do. But you better wake up.
And this has been going on. But once again, they haven't reported any of this. And they're not going to. We don't expect that to happen. Okay? So let's play one more. Six years ago. Because when you're out there on that road, they don't care. Okay?
38-year-old black truck driver mysteriously vanished in the middle of a cross-country delivery. And his family says no one is helping him out. Nobody is helping the family to find him. Eric Darnell, a father of four. This is a father of four. A father of four. A veteran long-haul truck driver of Birmingham, Alabama, was last seen leaving a distribution center outside of Phoenix, Arizona, early last Tuesday morning. His route was a routine straight through drop to Memphis, Tennessee, but he never made it. His wife, Yolanda, says they spoke around 3:40 a.m. and he said, "I'm stopping to grab some coffee and then I'm back on the road." This is what she said. This is how she recalled it. That was the last time she heard his voice again. By 9 a.m., the GPS signal on his company fleet truck, the tracking system suddenly went dark near a stretch of I-40. We all know that I-40, there are stretches where the service is not too good. That's why.
And you can best believe these Edomites know that, and they know where there's no service. They know where they can, track Jake, because Jake, for the most part, Israelites are the ones that are doing these long hauls from Phoenix to Tennessee, right? And notice it didn't happen in any other stretch aside from these, kind of areas in Tennessee. Not to say that, that's a focal point, but it could very well be Tennessee, Alabama, Arkansas, Mississippi. Okay. So, like I said, I just want to go over that real quick through the Spirit. We'll wrap up with this. This is 1 John chapter 3, verse 12. It says, "Not as Cain, who was of that wicked one, and slew his brother. And wherefore slew he him? Because his own works were evil and his brother's righteous." Now, most of these guys that are driving these trucks, 2/3. But it doesn't matter to Esau, okay? Because he's of that wicked one. And his works are always evil. So him murdering Jake is in his spirit, okay? It doesn't have to be anything righteous or unrighteous. But ultimately, we know who the righteous seed is and we know who the wicked seed is. So just wanted to go into that real quick. Lord will, it'll be edifying for the elect. Until next time, Shalom.